Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I did this smoky grey metal eyes. That's the best way I can describe it. Really easy, and I've been doing this quite a lot lately. After moisturising my face, I'm going to add the primer. This is Porefessional, so it's just really going to blur out the pores around my nose. And then I'm going to use this YSL Touche Eclait, if I said that right, foundation. I like to just with a fluffy Kabuki brush to spread it out and then blend it out. And you really want to buff this into your skin because that's what's going to give it that flawless coverage. And then I'm going to move on to the eyebrows. I'm using this MAC eyebrow pencil first just to outline the brows. I've been doing this quite a lot lately, and it's just been really helping me shape my brows better to what I want them to be. And then afterwards I'm going to fill it in with a brow powder, of course, with this thicker angled brush. Using a brow brush, I'm just going to brush out the powder with the hairs. It just makes it look so much more natural and tidy. Now with a Pro Concealer palette, I'm using the light shade just to outline where the brows are, and this just really gives it that tidy, defined shape. And now I'm gonna prime my eyes with, as usual, my matte primer from Urban Decay, and I'm gonna use Naked to set that primer, and also it makes everything else more blendable. Now using a khol pencil, this is by MAC Smolder, really good for blending. I'm gonna create a thick line on my eyeshadow line not eyeshadow line, just thick line, and I'm gonna use a smaller precision brush to blend it out, and this is gonna create that smoky effect. See, I'm taking it slightly higher. My socket line isn't so big, so I'm not gonna go too high up, and then I'm also gonna cover my top waterline and bottom waterline as well. Now I'm going to use this C-curved brush. It's a really hard bristle brush. It's amazing for blending, so I'm just going to blend out the bottom liner. And now I'm using this silver shadow gunmetal, and I'm gonna just with a smaller shading brush sort of dab it and blend it in. Don't go too high up, you want to stay where the black is already. Now using a lighter brown shade, you're going to use that as a transition shade and also to blend out the harsh lines, because obviously right now it just looks crazy. So you want the colors to blend seamlessly together, and this is a process step. So getting a smaller precision brush, like a wind wiper motion, you want to go back and forth over with a fluffy brush. And yeah, I think I repeat that 3 times. And now with a smaller pencil brush, I'm gonna add that gunmetal shade to the bottom of my eyeliner and blend that out as well. And I'm going to use a bit of Fix Plus. I've been doing this recently and I'm loving the effect because it just really opens up the eyes. I'm going to use a really light shimmer shade. I'm going to list the products below because I don't remember the shade names. And now I'm just curling my eyelashes, and I'm going to add some mascara. This is Max Factor, which is the same as CoverGirl, waterproof. And I've also added my 40 as well. Now I'm going to do a bit of color correction. There's a pink shade in that Pro Concealer palette, and I'm going to use the tiniest amounts because it's so thick. You've got to be careful with that. And I'm just going to use that right under my eyes. And then I'm using, I believe this is NC20 Pro Concealer. Pro Longwear concealer, amazing, doesn't crease ever. And I'm gonna do a bit of highlighting and contouring with it, well, the highlighting bit with the concealer under the eyes and just at the bottom as well. And I'm just gonna use this fluffier brush to start blending it out. And I think the best way to blend out concealer, especially under the eyes, is using your fingers, because the warmth is really gonna just seal it into your skin and it's not gonna crease compared to when I use a brush anyway. Now I'm going to use Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is like a pink translucent powder. It's got no SPF, so it doesn't like reflect light, which is amazing for pictures, and it just like helps my concealer stay on seamlessly. And now I'm just going to use some powder. This is the MAC powder, just to set everything, and of course some bronzer. Using my favorite NARS Casino bronzer. You want to go over it a few times, you know, this takes a while. If you want to blend it out seamlessly, you don't want any harsh lines, so really take your time with the bronzer. I just skipped it because obviously it's boring to watch me do the same thing over and over again. This is Melba by MAC, and it's a really nice shimmery sort of warm toned blush, which I think suits everyone. And using a big brush, I just like blend everything together so that everything looks slim. Oh my god, I can't talk today. Anyway, I'm using Soar by MAC to outline my lips. After I've lined my lips, I like to just go over it with my finger and blend it out a little bit, just because it looks more natural that way. And then I'm going to fill in the outer corners of my lips with a darker Soar. And now I'm using Myth, which is a really bright nude colour, and a NYX lip gloss over it. They're my favourite. They just never feel sticky and last long. I'm using some Fix Plus by MAC just to set everything in. It's quite warm in London. But anyways, yeah, that's the end, and this is my finished look. It's so easy, really quick, smoky eye look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time.